It was a Saturday morning, approximately 8:24 a.m. I came across this insane desk on the side of the road. Who would get rid of this because it matches my Parisian dresser almost perfectly? So of course I had to lug it home or attempt to do so. Struggling there, but I did get it home. I ended up giving it a wipe down, took off the hardware, and gave it a coat of shellac primer. Then I found some gum on the side and was a little bit concerned when I noticed there was hair particles in it, but I took it off, so do not worry. I gave it 2 coats of Black Magic paint by Valspar, which I love so much, popped it in my office nook, and gave the hardware a coat of antique brass spray paint with a little bit of black for a vintagey touch. This new light fixture was installed, which is from Etsy. It's so freaking pretty. And then I added some walnut contact paper to the shelves. I felt like with the dark desk on the bottom, it needed some dark on the top as well, and that fixed those perfectly for a couple dollars. Added some bins for storage and some of my favorite decor pieces up in those shelves, and a few books I reference quite often. This lamp is so pretty. I had to add that with a little artwork, and then I did an easel in the corner with some more artwork as well, and that is how I finished off this office space. I love it so much.
I quite literally found the dining room chairs of my dreams sitting in the snow. They were at my husband's parents' cottage, unused, so I am gonna take them home and give them a whole new life. Starting up, I'm giving them just a wipe down with some soap and water. Look at that grime go. That's actually very satisfying. All right, I'm gonna patch the cracks with this JB Weld putty. So I'm molding that into all the places where it was cracked. And then once that stuff's fully cured, you can actually sand it. Now they're ready to get a whole new coat of paint and then topping it with a clear gloss spray. I decided they needed some matching seat cushions to blend in with the sofa a little better. So to do that, I kind of traced out a loose pattern with some craft paper and then traced that onto some upholstery foam and cut that out. Then cut similar shapes out of the fabric and sewed those all up. You gotta leave a little gap though so that you can stuff the foam. But what good really is a dining nook with no place to dine at? So next up, I'm gonna attempt to DIY my own pedestal table. See you in the next part.
I walked into our bedroom today and I decided that I hate it. It's nothing terrible, but I just haven't really done anything with it, and this ceiling is awful. Some of the ceiling tiles don't even match. It's literally terrible. The only things that we had in here were our bed, our rug, and a couple lamps that I bought a long time ago. So I started by putting together these nightstands that I bought off of Amazon. They were so easy to put together. Honestly, you just had to screw the legs in and that's it. The drawers were already in it and you didn't have to assemble anything else. Next, I felt like this window could really use some curtains, so I screwed in the hardware and then I put the curtains onto the rod. We actually had these curtains in our old house and they fit beautifully in the bedroom. I kept staring at these nightstands and I was really questioning what I could do to make them better, and I really felt like these handles should be gold. So I took them all off and took them out to my backyard, even though it was snowing, to spray paint them. I knew right away that this was the right decision. They look so good. While I waited for those to dry, I hopped on my phone to see what we could do about that awful ceiling, and I found these ceiling tiles, and guess what? I ordered them. So stay tuned for part 2.
Blonde boy zone. What's up? I'm Ethan and I'm 14, slaying all these women with my massive peen. I got a couple of hobbies besides being blonde, like performing for the boys with my ribbon baton. I drink lots of soda and hang out at the mall. I used to skateboard, but I knocked out a ball. All I need in life is my boys and
shit.
Things in my room that I made myself.
Re